Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's about 5:30 a.m. on this wonderful Saturday. I think today is, I'm going to go with September 5th. It sounds about right. Or the 4th. I don't know if my days are coming together. But it definitely is Saturday. And I want to say good morning to everybody. This is Tarek coming to you on good morning from upstate. I was sitting out here. It's a beautiful morning, but I was sitting out here and I was thinking about a lot of different things, and I was thinking about like being here, and I know that you're not understanding it all. Here, this is what I'm telling myself constantly over and over again, and of course, that's in this position. Look, I'm broke. I don't have a job. I'm couch surfing. I don't even have insurance right now. You know, it's really challenging right now, and I'm in a whole lot of debt from going to school to not learn twice over. So thank you, Father. I'll be asking for an additional forbearance because I can't pay you at this time, and I'm not for certain when I'll be able to pay you when I think about it. If I'm thinking clearly about the situation, I don't know if I'll ever be able to pay you back. But be assured that your work of putting me through college twice over is not underscored by the long-term impact of having this debt already weighed on me before I even had my slice. May I have a slice? I too am. So I was sitting here thinking about a whole lot of things, and I was thinking about child development and growth, and understanding that nothing happens overnight. That life is about one building block built upon the next, one after another. Like, there's no manuscript to life that anyone can give us that's going to be an absolute answer to all of our questions. There is no arbitrator for having, to compare having a wonderful life or not, or to have a blissed life with no infractions, or the opposite of that. There's just not such a thing happening here. There are people who've had experiences that you may share similar experiences. You might even share similar emotions about different experiences that you've had at different times that would make you more relatable to somebody else who shared very similar experiences with you. But it still does not take away your perception, the time, the dimension, your other experiences that build upon how you feel and perceive this one. And this is what life is all about. It's about inaction responses that really help us on top of our ability to reason with ourselves, right? It is the physiological experience that we have. It is mental, it is therefore also physical. That's why this is interesting. I hear people say this, and I never thought about it this way, but I once heard this girl say that people who have depression or who suffer from anxiety, or who has bipolar or schizophrenia or dementia, or kind of like those ailments, that taking drugs or medications or pills, to be correct, she said pills, and this is this wonderful middle-aged white woman that I met at a peer group, and so she was amazing. She had she was an educator. She was about 45 years old, and she had taken a break on her own from her students in school for a couple weeks to come visit us. And she said she needed the break. And so anyway, so one day she was taking her medication, and she says, she addresses me. We've got acquainted because I love middle-aged white women for some reason. So she goes and says, she says, Anthony. And of course, I oblige her. And she said, you know, pills, people always think pills is a mental thing. She said, you know, think about the medication, or she's always said, no, she says that people think that taking pills is to help with the mental issue. She said, think of pills as, or think of your illness as a physical thing, and therefore think of pills just as pills are a physical thing. Think of your sickness or your ailment or your, however they want to coin it. My point is disability, to be correct. Disability Act of 1991, 92, something like that. Came under Clinton, if I'm not mistaken. But that you know, for people with disabilities, that it's a physical thing. So the point is, yeah, I know that was long. The point is that, you know, how we think about things really impacts the way you feel about those things, right? So we're talking about this physiological experience. And so when she said that to me, I pondered on it for a while, briefly, and then I was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. To me, that makes perfect sense. I think this will help a lot of people. Like, this is, like, we're having fucking free therapy here. This is gonna help a lot of people. So thank you for that. And I was trying to think about her name, and I know it'll come to me in 1 second. But anyways, she was really cool. I really, it was really nice meeting her, and talking to her. But yeah, I just wanted to say this, that we are all learning here the dynamics of our relationship with our environments, and don't hasten to think that you're gonna accomplish everything so quickly. It's a process, and I want you to enjoy the process of acceptance, because acceptance is really important in steps of growth, steps of development. It's also a process. Yeah, I just wanted to say that, and that should give you some comfort in knowing that your shit's pretty much going to stink at times, and it's going to be so terrible sometimes. So I just want to wake you up. It's going to be so terrible sometimes that, and I'm not racist or anything like that, but when I was in college, I had an Asian roommate, and let's just say their dietary needs and the release of that, and my needs to breathe and stay alive was put on a battlefield together on several different occasions, where I immediately had to take a stance and walk out of the relationship in proximity for the sake of another day, another breath. And so it was like that. And if you hadn't smelled it, I don't recommend it. And again, I'm not racist or anything like that. Of course I'm not. But I love Asian food. But yeah, it's that type of thing. Shout out to my agents. But yeah, it's a process, man. It's about developing a comfort with the knowing, and when you do that, I think it'll help you to accept. Otherwise, you'll beat yourself down to death. You'll die young of a heart attack, God forbid, or stress, like we were talking about, right? High blood pressure, hypertension. Some groups like mine, African Americans, are disproportionately affected by those things, oddly enough. But knowing it's half the battle, take the time, man. Just take the time, and this is the journey I'm on as well. I'm almost 40. I'm homeless, couch surfing. It's technically homeless, without a job and a whole lot of debt. So fuck if this doesn't work. I'm gonna have to figure something else out. So thank you for your time. Y'all have a great day, and remember, thought do become things. Take care. I'm out.